Looking good. All right, let's do it. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Got a busy day today. I'm actually going to separate this. I'm going to create a new version of that. This. Up to about halfway. What's up, Groves? How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Welcome in. Gonna be a busy day. Hi, Jojo. Dragonfly. How you doing? Okay, there we go. We got that done. Little prep work on that. We move that out of the way. This here, so I don't burn myself. It's going good, Jojo. How are you doing? What's up, Mike? How are you doing? All right, there we go. So we got to make a memorial paw print. And this is the small version, like that. It's going to be in turquoise, but I got to custom make this color. So I got to be conservative on it. But I'm going to make more of this color than I need so that I can do it down the road. So if I'm going to make one little bit of it, might as well make a lot. And here we go. Welcome into the stream, everybody. All right, here we go. So we're going to add this. This is the dark turquoise. So I'm going to teach you how to do this correctly. No, not stump suckers. Those are actual paw print molds. That's what I'm going to be using here in just a minute. Or a little bit, not a minute. Paw print. I do have stump suckers though. I just never use them. All right, let's get this all mixed up. We're going to hand mix some color. We got to make some light turquoisey, light aqua, I guess I should say. Thank you, Adam, for the TikToks. What's up, creative? Stump suckers are carbon blocks like that have an air hose that goes through, like an air system where you can put molten glass into the center core and suck out the air and keep the glass inside the mold. I'll send you a few photos of them. I have 2 of them. I have 2 of everything, just in case something breaks. Thank you for sharing the live, creative. Appreciate you. All right, like I said, if I'm going to make a little bit of this color, might as well make a lot so I can do multiples. Yeah, I'll send you photos. I don't know if they make them anymore, to be honest. Maybe it's something Terry can make. Naomi, thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. But yeah, it's so you can put glass into there, and like if I wanted to encase an opal, I could put opal in the center and suck out the air, and it would bring it down into the middle. L to the B in the house. How you doing? What's up? Oh my God. How are ya? Munchinator. I'll just call you Munchinator. How's everybody doing? Dunkaroo. All right, a little bit more on here. Gonna have to attach a kind of like a holding rod onto here. Do I have? Nope. Just might as well use white. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much, Munchinator. Munchkinator. Sorry. I just read that. I'm very dyslexic, so if I say it wrong, I sincerely apologize. Ask anybody here. I get stuff backwards all the time. What's up on the tubes? So we are on the tubes right now. There we go. All right, a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to use this whole rod. We might as well just use the whole thing up. We'll start streaking it down here, folding it. All right, how's everybody doing today? Type 1 in the chat if you are doing good. Your day is fantastic. Type 1 in the chat. There we go. Good to see. Thank you for the heart me L to the B. Appreciate it. Creative. I'm sorry, Creative. We'll make it better, hopefully. All right, so I got a lot of this dark turquoise. We're going to add white to dilute it down. And it should make it a light turquoise. And that is the goal. Get it into a lighter turquoise. And then we'll make the memorial. So we have ash from a dog in there. And we're going to make that into a paw print. Just a long day. Sunshine, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So this is just laying the color in there. I don't care how it gets on there. I just need to get it in there. And then I can use the drill to mix it all up. I just need to get it stuck. Probably should kick on the outer flame. Just in case. Thank you for the alien buddies out to the B. Rocking it. Rocking the alien bud. Alright, one last little attachment here. Oh, I do have a shorter rod. So we're going to use up the rest of this white, then we're going to drill mix it, make a lot of color. Then I'll make the memorial glass. All right, there we go. A little bit more. And that's the last of it. I am going to grab the shield, though. Maybe. Don't you squish. Going to grab the shield to do this mix. Just to protect myself. Mandy in red, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If you are new in here and you just followed, type 2 in the chat. I would love to see who's new so I could say hello. Ashley, thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you, Gabriella. Little Mama, thank you for the follow. Ashley, Little Mama, Mandy in red, welcome in. Lydia, welcome in. That is a sincere greeting, I mean it. Tiffany, welcome in. Melissa, thank you. Tiffany, thank you. All right, let's mix this up. I've got a big old monitor in front of me. I can't pretend that I have super eyesight. I have a 32-inch monitor in portrait mode. So that's how I can see everything. Definitely not superhero mode. Yeah. So I do a screen share. Kind of how you could screen share your phone to your TV. Same thing, I'm just doing it to a monitor. Juicy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Juicy's good now. Yeah, my eyes aren't the best. From a distance, they're not bad. It's up close that sucks. I have not good up close. Firefighter, thank you for the follow. You have lots of firefighters as followers. I love that. Right now, I'm just making color. So I grabbed what was considered a dark turquoise or dark aqua. And I need to dilute it down to make it like a medium aqua. Not quite that dark. So I took that dark aqua and I mixed it with white to dilute it down. Kind of mellow the color out a little bit. And once I do that, now I have to mix it up really effectively. So I'm using this drill to spin much faster than me. The battery's running out, so I hope I get it. I think I got it. Should be good. And then after that, we're going to take ash from a pet dog and we're going to infuse it into the glass and create a mold of a paw print. I got started from my mother, the fiery mom. She started when I was 2 years old, so I pretty much grew up with it. It's like all I've pretty much known my entire life. Is it easy to find product? Which type of product? Okay, we got to take this here, put it in, attach. So yeah, I grew up around this. For glassblowing in general? Oh, yeah, it's fairly easy to find stuff. It's not bad. All right, so we're going to pull this down a little bit. Now, back in the day, it was not easy because you had to, oh, I got a flash goal. I don't know what the hell my flash goal is, but we're going to do it. Okay. I need 25 gifters to send heart me's. All right, we need 25 heart me's. We'll see. DJ, what's up, my friend? I've been a while. Tammy C. Cat Mom, thank you for the heart me. All right, so we got this big chunk here, and I'm going to pull this down into a useful chunk of color. Let's see if I got it light enough. Thank you for the heart news, Veronica. Thank you for the follow, Lisa. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. You left the app for a while? Well, see, I remembered your name, though. Lydia, thank you for the follow. Lisa, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. They were just pulling this down. Still might be too dark. I may really have to dilute this. There we go. No, Mom doesn't. She had 6 strokes. Hi, Dana. So my mother has unfortunately suffered from having 6 strokes, which has affected her. She's getting better, but maybe we can get her back on the torch someday. All right, let me grab an extra battery. Give me 10 seconds. I can still talk to you. Battery. I know this part may seem to be boring, but not a lot of people show you this. She is getting better. Thank you for saying that. But yeah, she's doing a lot better. My mom's a fighter. So, like when my mom got started glassblowing, she saw the glassblower at Disney of all places and asked him, how do I get started? Like a lot of people ask me, how do you get started in glassblowing? And his answer back to her was, you're a woman, you can't. And so my mom basically said, oh, really? Hold my margarita, and learned. So that's why I'm really, I advocate for a lot of women learning, and I push for women to get in. It's still not completely, how do I put this? It's not completely equal right now. I will say that. You know, there are still people that, well, this was back in 72, Colleen. But it's not equal for women right now, still. It is male dominated. Women are getting more into it, but I advocate for a lot of women getting involved because of my mother's situation. I mean, I literally saw, Vanetta, thank you for the follow. I literally saw what people would say to her when she'd say, oh, how do I learn that? Or how do I do that? Or what do you get your supplies? And there was always an innuendo of some sexual favor in exchange for information. Now, I was young, so not much I could do about it. You know, that didn't happen after I got older, obviously. Someone would have been, you know, hospitalized. All right, let's keep adding this white. I'm trying to dilute this down to a color that I really like. I'm looking for an aqua, a light aqua. And that last one was a little too dark, so we're gonna dilute it down a little bit. But yeah, so I advocate for a lot of women learning just for that reason. So I saw what happened. And I've got 2 awesome women that are currently learning glassblowing, and they'll tell you for a fact. that I fully support them. Hi, Jojo. Thanks for sharing. Oh, the wishing well. Yeah, those were back in the day, that's for sure. I know those very well. Of course, Des. You know, our life reflects around our experiences. And my experience was watching my mom, as pretty much a single mom, have to go through tough times. Oh, you're all good, Dragonfly? One of a kind, thank you. All right, so let's make, I think this will be a good thing. Yeah, I am going to start doing a lot of mentorship and teaching in the glass. That's going to be on the subscription, the sub pages. Unfortunately, you know, I got to do that. I'm always willing to help people if you're not a subscriber too, so it's not mandatory. But you'll have a lot more information on the subscriber section. You'll also get access to our Discord. I'm thinking of doing a different type of page too, like a YouTube only video, like YouTube videos that you can go back and reference all the time. Sorry for the noise. I know it's loud. I apologize. It's not pleasant to listen to this, but you got to get the color right. Oh yeah. Okay, Dragonfly, you got it. All right, a little bit more. I should have it mixed up by now. Should look pretty good. Should be a good mix now. But yeah, my mom raised me pretty much on her own. So right there, I was mixing the glass. I'm sorry, Cordelia. I hope everything's going. I know the chemo thing. Stephanie had chemo for a long time. Not too long ago. I went through it with her. I mean, she did the chemo, but I know exactly what you're talking about. She had to do it at home, though. Which was a little scary because the chemo, the tube that, there's a little pump that feeds the chemo, and the tube came off. And I had to put the little chemical suit on and fix it. Hey, there's Mom. See, Mom just popped on. She's under Vixter. So everybody say hi to my mom. She just popped on. Thank you, everyone. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for her. All right, so this actually looks good. This color looks good. Definitely what I was hoping for. Ooh, that breeze feels good. Moves my flame around a little, but it's okay. All right, there we are. So this looks a lot darker than it really is, but we just diluted it down a little, and that is a nice aqua color. It just looks dark while it's hot, and then as it starts cooling off, it'll look a little lighter. But for what we're going to do now, we're going to use this mold here. So this is a paw print. You can see that little print in there. We're going to take ash from a pet right here, right there. We're going to mix it into the glass. I do not have any siblings. I was hard enough to handle. I was a full-time job. So I'm going to pull some of this off here. Then we're going to mix the ash in. And then we'll put it into the mold. She is actually, I think. There we are. Bring it down a little bit more. All right, that should be enough. I can't put too much of this in here. So I don't want to overflow that mold either. You have a daughter and 2 sons? Well, awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, I have stepchildren, or one stepson now. I didn't have the opportunity to really have my own children. So, long story. All right, so we got to take this, we're going to dip it in the ash, and we're going to mix it up. So here we go. See the little fire coming out of there? So that picks up the ash right there. We're going to blend it in. What's up? Who is that? Try Donahue. How are you? So we're going to do that a couple times. We're going to mix the ash in there. Then we'll put it into the mold. Get it looking good. At least this is the one thing that not a lot of glass people are like copying right now. Obviously sassy. There's my TikTok coach. I might as well do my shout outs. So Dragonfly Creation and Groves are moderators in here, but they're also learning glassblowing. And you get an opportunity to see someone start from like the beginning and watch their progression. So I highly suggest you follow them. Yeah, the tax lady, this is one of my primary businesses. And then we got obviously Sassy in here. Oh, thank you for the Go Populars, who has helped me with my TikTok account. So if you are a content creator or learning about TikTok, or you want to do posting videos and you want to make sure you're within guidelines and just how to grow your account, go to Obviously Sassy. Follow Obviously Sassy. And you will get a plethora of information. I've been wanting to say plethora for a while. Makes me sound smart. All right, here we go. Plethora. I know it's a good word, right? All right, so we got the ash mixed in there. We're going to take the drill. We're going to really mix it up super well. Then we're going to put it into the mold and make a little pop print. This just ensures all the ashes get mixed in fully. Oh, obviously Sassy, I found the wing. Hold on one second. Before you leave, I got to show you the wing for the Phoenix. Oh, this looks good. So excited. I love it when it comes together perfectly. Yeah, I like it when it works out perfect. Thank you for the DJ glasses. I don't have my music going. I just got a Rodecaster, and I've got to learn to put the music into it so I can run it through my phone. No, it's not scary at all. That's why I have the shield up, though. Gives me a little bit of comfort, protection. So one of the cool facts about glass, it does not transfer heat like metal. It will not conduct heat. So that's why I can hold on to these glass rods for as long as I want. Glass is a very unique substance. All right, I gotta let it settle for a second. We're gonna bring it over. I'm gonna burn this end off, and it should be prepped ready for the mold. It is very cool. Pull this a little bit off here. There. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? All right. So obviously sassy. I have to expand it wider, but you can see the phoenix wing coming out. I want to go wider, like a little wider, but that's the concept. I think it'll look good. That's a cool wing. I'm happy with it. I don't want to set that there. Yeah, this is a cool looking wing. It does need to go a little bit wider, and then we'll do it in the colors, obviously. God, no pun intended. But yeah, we'll do it in colors. All right, so we're going to be putting this hot glass that has the ashes in it into this mold here, and it's going to create an image of a paw print. I know I said obviously, and I wasn't meaning that as a reference, but it works. Seriously though, obviously Sassy has been a true help for my channel. So if you are looking for a TikTok coach, if you want to grow your channel, do not be afraid to hit her up and join her live streams. And if you feel compelled based on the live streams, go into coaching with her. I think you will absolutely won't regret it. All right, so we're getting it hot enough now. Well, I'm glad we added a little laugh for you. This is the fun channel. Okay, we're here to have fun. We don't allow religion or politics in here, or bullying or hate. This is the fun channel. Here we go. Oh my God, I couldn't ask for a more perfect amount of glass. Bring it up. Now we got a cool paw print. I'll show it to you. I gotta do it fast, but you see the little paw print in there. There. Oh, that kind of shows it right there. Just gonna bring it over here, kind of let it balance out for a second. All right, next step, I have to separate it and make it flat. Thank you for the corgi! Dragonfly, thank you for the hat and mustache. I don't know if the mustache works on me. I mean, it's fun to watch, but yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Thank you for the DJ glasses. Oh my God, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the roses. L to the beat. All right. So I have to put a little attachment where the paw is in there, and then I'm going to bring it out, and I have to balance this back end down so it sits perfectly flat. Color came out perfect though. The color worked out perfect. L to the B, thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you so much. Do I make recyclers? No. I don't have a problem with the industry. I'm going to make that really, really clear. There's just so many people that make them. There's no reason to. And I'm always busy. Berna, thank you for following. I appreciate you. But yeah, I have zero problem with the industry. None. I'm trying to think of how to describe a recycler. I can't really describe it on here. TikTok will flag me. All right, I got to balance this out. Hold on. Got to get rid of some of this. Some people call it a gardening tool. And it's not your standard garden. Roxanne, thank you for the heart me. It's gift gallery's finished. Thank you guys. I can't believe that. I wasn't expecting gift gallery to be done. All right, so I'm trimming this up right now. Now here's the important fact. If you ever want to find out what kind of character or integrity a glassblower has when you're doing memorial work, so see this little bit right here? That contains a tiny little bit of ash in it. Now I know there are other glass people that will take that and just throw it away because it's what they call scrap. Now, if this was non-memorial, yeah, you would throw it away. But it contains ash from your pet or a loved one. So what you don't want to do is throw it away and be disrespectful. So I put that off to the side. And what I do from there is I make a little bonus piece, like a little flat disc or something that they can hang or do something with. So if you're ever looking at getting memorials done, always ask the glassblower, what do you do with the extra? How do you handle the extra? And not the extra ash, the extra glass, because they will have scrap. Not scrap, but extra. And if they say they don't, they're lying their butt off. I've been at this 31 years. I can tell you there will be extra. Oh, there we go. So we got it nice and flat now. Now I just got to wait for it to cool off. We're going to grab it with a little tool and we're going to burn it off. Oh, thank you, Noof. I appreciate that. No, 31 years I've been glassblowing. I'm a speed limit, Susan. I was thinking about going to the freeway and getting one of those 55-mile-an-hour signs. I don't think anybody would miss it. Hanging it up. I got a torch. I could definitely cut it off. All right, here we go. So where that rod was attached, I just have to smooth that out. You can kind of see the paw print right there. Bring it over. Set it down. Like that. Now I got to get it into the kiln. is always the hard part. If it dropped, it wouldn't break, but it just sucks if it drops. It's not fun. All right, we're going to toss this in the back of the counter out there. Remember I said that we have that little bit of ash left over? So there it is, just a tiny bit. Oops, grabbed a cord. We're going to take that and turn it into something. It's going to kind of pop a little bit too. I had to put new pants on tonight too, new sweatpants. Brand new sweatpants last night, burned a hole in them, brand new. Couldn't believe it. They didn't even make it an hour. All right, so we're going to take this now. I'm going to use the drill again real quick. We're going to mix it all up, and we're going to turn it into a little bonus piece. Because it does contain a little bit of ash in there. That's okay. It just became my Sunday clothing, my holy clothing. It's all holy now. Gabriella, thank you for the rose. I know. I couldn't believe it. It was like, oh well. All right, now I got that all mixed up. We're going to bring it out. This is going to create a really light turquoise color. We'll turn this into a heart. Should we do a heart? Yeah, let's do a little heart. Make it a heart comfort stone. So we just flatten it a little. This will actually show you, see how it's kind of fuzzy on the inside? Not completely transparent. That's the ash in there. That is the actual remains. We're going to grab this, burn that off. That. Then we're going to pull it down just a little bit. Just a touch. Tax lady, I can't remember. I've got like probably 300 different items, and it's really hard for me to remember the pricing of everything. But if you click on my profile picture there's a link to where you can find them. Then that will answer your question for sure. Yeah, the comfort stone. This will be a heart comfort stone. It's going to be a comfort stone in the shape of a heart. Let me pull that little bit of clear off there. So there is the beginning of it. Somewhere around here. Oh, do I have a knife? I do. Cordelia, have a good night. Take care of yourself, okay? Come back and let us know how you're doing, all right? I mean it. Take care of yourself. What do I do with that extra scrap glass in the water? I grind it up into little chunks into a material called frit, F-R-I-T. And That is used for creating really cool effects like sand. If I wanted to make like a sandy effect like on a beach, because all the colors are always mixed up, it creates that effect. All right, so we got the beginning of the heart started. Now that's not the whole thing. See how the heart looks it doesn't have any width to it. So we're gonna change that right now. We're gonna come over to the side. We're gonna heat up one of those lobes. We're just gonna let gravity pull it. See the difference? That one tiny little move right there turns it into, from a normal heart like bleh to, oh, okay, that looks good. Because we don't do bleh. All right, now we got it started. Now we just have to put the middle in a little bit more. Thank you for liking the live, obviously, Sassy. Appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna come in, just carve that middle a little bit more. Not much, doesn't take a whole lot. And then we're gonna smooth it out. Now I'm taking a lot longer on this than I normally would, but I'm showing you the process too. Luana, thank you for the Go Populars. So I'm just smoothing it out right now. Just a little bit. I love it. It's looking good. So now we got the top portion of the heart looking pretty good. I'll just attach a little rod to it and we'll pull it onto a point and then finish it off. Thank you for sharing, obviously, Sassy. You know I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Right there. I gotta get up super early and join your live stream. It's a little earlier than I normally am, but I am up actually. I just have to remember. I gotta join your live stream because I love your content. We're gonna bring it down. Now I don't want to leave too big a point on here. There's a little clear right there. I don't want to leave it too pointy in case they do put it in their pocket. I know there are several in my time zone. I just need to get my butt in gear and do it. I'm actually up. I just forget. There we go. So I got to show it upside down. But there's the heart. So that is the bonus piece that goes with that paw print. And see, that took what, 10 minutes? And that 10 minutes is going to make someone super happy in their life. 10 minutes of my time, and I can make someone happy. Oh, she is the very best. Obviously, Sassy's a freaking god of TikTok on here. I learned more, and probably since I've known her, I've learned more than I had having been in an agency for a year when I was with an agency. See that color? Remember I was saying how that aqua color would get a little lighter? That's the color for the paw print. Now, my original mix was this color, and I knew it wasn't going to be light enough. just a little shade lighter. You can definitely see the top one is a little lighter in shade. So that's why I went that route. Yeah, this is a beautiful color. That's a custom color. So I make that color, I made it, and I don't have to worry about it. I got to be a little unique. I just saw another one of the, I don't even want to call that person a glass blower. I don't know what to call him. But anyway, I saw someone imitating one of my items and then like claiming it's their idea. And you know, the part that upsets me about that more than anything, if you're going to copy my idea and my stuff, at least do a good job of it. Make it look good. All right, so we're going to do some fun stuff here. I don't know if you guys saw the ghosty. Yeah, you probably did see the same video. We're going to do another ghost. Well, maybe not a ghost, but we're going to do the coloring of the ghost. So I just posted a video where there's a ghost that says gold like gold nugget. We're going to do that right now. So in that process, what happens is I take a chunk of gold and I vaporize it in the flame, and it changes the color. Now I'm going to try and bring it up. There's a little tiny speck of gold on this rod, enough to do one piece. So I want to do that. Hey, Lucky Lex. Yeah, the peppermint. Yeah, there's someone out there that, like I said, I'm not even going to mention their name because I don't want to give them any play. But yeah, I've only done a couple lighthouses, Dana. I wasn't completely like enamored with them. They weren't bad, or I wouldn't have sold them. But I definitely want to come up with a design that I would be happy with. Yes. How you doing, Lucky Lex? Good to see you. Lucky Lex is another awesome content creator. If you enjoy watching live streams, Lucky Lex is one to go watch too. She's pretty awesome. She made this really cool stained glass smiley face for JoJo Smiles. I thought that was freaking cool. Oh, thank you, Jekyll. I know, right? Obviously, it just happens, you know. Like I said, if you're going to copy it, though, at least do a good job. In fact, I'm probably going to say, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to work with, what broke in shipping, Jojo? Oh, it did? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need a glass kiln? Oh, you should have one, but you can get away without one. I'm going to work with Dragonfly and Groves, and I'm going to train them on a few items. And in less than a month, I'm going to have them doing a couple items better than someone that's been glassblowing 10 years. You have a pretty good glass kiln? Well, that's a good start. Exactly, obviously, Sassy. I think take the immediate idea, but can't take your brain. Got to stay ahead. There we go. Pop that open. Look, I don't mind. So for me, this is how I feel. I don't mind if someone says, hey, I want to try and make something just to see if I can make it. I get that completely. But then to try and make it and then claim that you did it, you created it, yeah. Christopher, yeah, I know Guy Fieri looks exactly like me. I keep telling him. He doesn't listen. All right, so we're going to burn this little section here. We got to seal this off. The reason is, as I go to create the color has to go on the inside of the tube. And if I don't seal this off, then the flame will literally travel through the stem. So with it sealed off down there, it won't go into the stem, and then it won't get hot on my hand. Well, he has this Halloween contest every year. The person that looks like a Guy Fieri lookalike. And I was just going to be normal and submit a photo. Like, hey, hi, brother from another mother. The ghosties on a carousel would be cool. All right, so there we are. We're all clear. This next process is the one I was talking about. I know, I'm going to. I'll submit it. He does have a contest for it. All right, so again, that tube is all clear right now. We're going to take that gold. And what happens in this process is the gold gets hot and it almost vaporizes to a gas. And then it uses the flame as a conduit to travel into the glass. So we're going to do that right now. A little bit more. So we're going to use the flame as a conduit. You can see it starting to color. Now, obviously, Sassy, this is part of your Phoenix that we're going to be working with. We're going to be working with this coloring, part of it. And I think that's going to look amazing. See how it kind of has that fiery glow to it, that look? It's going to look outstanding. All right, we snipped that off. Now I have to open that tube up. So we're opening this end, so I can blow this out if I need to. All right, here we go. So we're going to take this, we're going to add some of that chunky cobalt glass in there. Yeah, I can get like 3 or 4 different colors from gold. All in the like fiery range. We'll throw a little pink in there because I know someone likes pink. Have a little pink in it. All right. And Irish Cream, I know you're going live now. I highly suggest you go into obviously Sassy's live stream and start following her advice on there to help improve your live streams. I know you're going live now, and if you want to grow your room, that's what you need to do. She does? Okay. I'd say that's super important. Trust me, the numbers will come. They will come. Dragonfly and Groves, by the way, Mom said, I don't know if Groves is still in here. Fiery Mom said you're doing good. She was watching you. I got to get her set up with the Dragonfly too, so I'm gonna like bookmark it for her so she can watch you guys. Yeah. She's really interested in helping you too, both of you. All right, so now we got a little bit of that cobalt glass in there. I didn't completely encase it, like completely cook it in there. We're gonna leave this one a little bit, how should I put this? More transparent. I'm gonna try a little different version. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see the ghost video I posted today. Did you see how gold that ghost is? Oh my gosh. When the sun hits it, it's almost like it literally looks golden yellow. Then it goes to like a blue purple. It made me go wow. And that's pretty rare. Yeah, it looked really good. When the sun hit it, I was like, oh, that's even better than I thought. Now this will do the same thing, but less. It's going to have some transparency through it. Because I didn't completely encase the whole thing in blue. So this will be the spotted ghost. Wait for it to cool off. Here we go. We're going to buckle that down. So this next step is I got to taper the top. See how the little green ghost has a little bit of a taper up there? Like it's coming to a semi-point. That's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, I posted a video of the memorial marble that we did the other day. And then I posted a video of the ghosty. The memorial marble was beautiful. There we go. Yeah, the marble came out. I'm pretty happy with it. Marble came out good. All right. Now we got that tapered. Let's get the rest of it finished. Which will mean melding in all the rest of that cobalt into the side there. Get the gold melded in too. Go. We're going to try and create a little bit of like a teardrop shape. Not like that. Backroad, thank you for the alien, buddy. Appreciate that. How you doing? Good evening to ya. Good evening. I know the alien cracks it. It's one of my favorite. The alien, the Trek, the tiny Trek with the little bicycle is really cool too. Real Strider, how are ya? I'm doing good, Backroad. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. We're going to come up here. We're going to grab this. We're going to Pop it. Let's hope for a whistle. Just chilling. Awesome. Here we go. We got a whistle. Little whistle. Little bit of whistle on it. All right, so we're going to come through, grab this, and pull it down. Jenny in the Jets, thank you for the "you're awesome." How are you? It's not white. The camera doesn't quite pick it up exactly correct as far as coloring. Little filter, you can see it's back to blue. So that's actually the color. Camera's just having a hard time with it. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to loop it up. Yeah, a little loopy loop. I don't know if you can see this color. You can definitely see the gold shimmering through. We'll use the flashlight when it's done. You can see the color on its true form. Yeah, this one looks really good. And this is where I have a hard time. I don't know if I like the less is more version of this or the oversaturated gold. I don't know which version I like better. Hey, obviously Sassy, thank you for hanging with me. I really appreciate you. I really, really do. You go take care of yourself. We'll talk soon. I do have a couple ideas I want to share with you. I'll message you in chat. Actually, I'm just going to text you my number. That'll be better. Because I suck at chat. At least I can speak into the text. Have a good night, okay? All right, let's put a hook on it. So we attach, pull, loop, swoop, and attach. Now the key to this is pulling straight up. When you go to burn this off, you pull it out. It actually makes the loop, it disfigures the loop. So when you're finishing those loops off, you have to pull straight up. There we go. Perfectly straight. Let's add some uranium. Doing the uranium eyes on the gold ones for sure. Otherwise it doesn't stand out very well. Okay, black rod somewhere. Where's my eyeball glass? Detached it somewhere. Alright. Okay. Well, you always have backup. Cute little surprise mount. By the knife? Probably. Yeah, no. Alright. Now look at that gold. See, this one has less cobalt. Now let's grab the flashlight. And you'll see the effect of less. So there it is. Well, come on, Jason, get it in front of the camera. So that is the gold. See? Bring it over this way. There. See how it changes? If we come underneath, we'll get that color. This one is I think I like the less is more. The fully coated version is nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a personal preference thing as to what you like better. Nothing wrong with either version. That's Fritzy saying hello. All right, no glass there. I know I burned this. Oh, there it is. It's way up here. That's why I couldn't find it. Yep, there goes Fritz doing Fritzy stuff. Okay. And I think I am going to do just a spotty cobalt blue ghost. I know a couple people have asked me. We'll do it in a mini. Fritz is a giant schnauzer. Yep, Fritz is the giant schnauzer. Ooh, you know what? I could do cobalt and glow. I never thought of it. Hold on. I can do that. Yeah, we're going to do it. We'll do it in a small version. Just to see how it looks. Yeah, Fritz is a giant schnauzer. I love the giant schnauzer breed. They're just a little stubborn. Everybody's doing good, Real Strider. Thank you for asking. Baby Kangaroo, what's happening? Yeah, we're always making things better. Or at least trying. They are a nice looking pup. They're a pain in the butt to groom, but yeah. We're going to make a little ghost like the green ghost that's hanging off that ornament stand, but this one's going to be a little blue speckle with glow in the dark. White behind it. So it's going to be a little bit, we're going to see how it looks. I'm hoping it looks fantastic. Could suck. You have a question from chat. There you go. All right, we got to flare this open a little. Like that. Then we're going to preheat. While I'm preheating, I'll show you what my glasses do. So my glasses have a lens called didymium. Didymium filters out all the bright yellow. Watch. It's like having X-ray vision with the glass. See that? That's how my glasses react to the flame. All right, so first things first, we got to add a little bit of this glue in there. Now the trick is I don't want to get any of that blue in the white powder. That would contaminate that. Real Strider, thanks for the tiny diny. We're going to put a little bit on the bottom. Take that off, actually. Bring it out here. All right, so now we got a little bit of that blue glass in there. Now it looks orange because of the heat. When the glass is excited from the heat, it glows like metal because it's the metals that create the color. All right, so we're going to add in the glow in the dark now. This should back it with white. Empty out all the extra over here because again I don't want to contaminate that white in case it just a little bit comes out. Don't want that. That should be good. Good. Didymium is a type of glass. It has rare earth oxides in it that create the color of the glass. And that color neutralizes that bright orange that you're seeing right now. Just essentially neutralizes it. All right, so we got that sealed off. We're going to kind of seal the back end of this off a little bit. There we go. Blending that in just a touch. Get a small puff of air just to keep it round. We're going to attach a punchy rod to the end and get it into shape. So the trick is we got to heat here, create kind of like a teardrop shape. And that is what's going to be the beginning of the glow-in-the-dark blue and white ghost. Getting that top tapered all finished off right there. Nick, thanks for the love you so much. I appreciate it. There we go. Got that taper all good. Nope, she doesn't do any of the glass. All right, here we go. So I'm just kind of blending all that glow-in-the-dark glass in there, just to make sure it's completely sealed in. Then we're going to separate this attachment rod, create a teardrop effect, and then open the bottom and start the ghost shape. Does it have a chemical smell? No, zero. There is no chemical smell at all. The only chemical smell that I have is that Fritz comes in here and he ate some bad food and releases a chemical. That's about the only time I get a smell. My dog Fritz. Okay, here we go. So we're taking that little bottom portion off. KB Creations, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. So we're going to take this, we're going to blow it out just a little bit, create a teardrop shape. A little bit like that. Keep it nice and balanced, easy. I know, Dragonfly, when it happens, it's like, it's bad. All right, so we're gonna pop a hole in the bottom here. So this is the blue and white version. Won't be pure white, but it should be white-ish. Like sandblasted white. Go. Tiny whistle. Not much of one. All right, here we go. There, now we got kind of that skirt look. There's the inside. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take this, create that floating bed sheet skirt look. Now we got kind of like that floating, like a bed sheet floating ghost. Got to make it look good, right? Grab that, the claw tool. We're going to burn it off. Like that. All right, next step, add a hook to it so it can hang. Just grab this here. Pull down. Again, bend the loop and then pull straight up. That little trick right there will save you a lot of time. I do recycle the glass, yeah. Absolutely. We're going to come through. We're going to smooth out that loop. Make sure it's round. We're going to add the ghosty face. A little bit bent. There we go. All right, let's add the eyeballs and face. Attach it. There, we got the white with blue. Let's see if the flashlight will pick it up too. Can't leave this one out too long. Oh, laser. There we go. Now you can see it's kind of got that white speckled blue look. That actually looks really cool, to be honest. Has an opal look. Yeah, I do like that one. I think it looks good. All right, I need to take a short break. I will be back, I promise. I will be back in just a little bit. But I do need to take a short break. Got to run inside. All right, so I will see you all in just a little bit. Hang in there. And if I don't see you, I'll see you tomorrow. But I will definitely be back. Yeah, stretch time. Have to. I'm cramping up, actually. So I'll see you in a bit. And YouTube, I appreciate